Alright, here we go. Rosaria v Oceanid. Rosaria v Birds. Yeah, she hits the birds! Let's go, S tier character! It is I, Sekapoko, reporting live from the top of Dragon Spine for summons for Rosaria. Oh, that banner looks like dog shit, but that is a waifu. Okay, is there anything special about this banner? No. Oh, Rosaria's portrait looks kind of cool, though. Okay. Nothing special, same rates, same stuff, nothing different. Okay, yes. Looking good. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready? Okay, I'm gonna get Rosaria first summon and we'll be done with the banner. Fastest summons ever. All right, I don't remember the last time we did summons. What did my pull history even say? Rosaria, C0 Rosaria instant right here. Come on. Instant Rosaria be done on the first multi. Come on. Come on. Fucking Barbara, I called that shit. Right before the stream, right before we did summons just now, I was like, I bet you anything we pull a Barbara. Anything. Anything. I bet you anything in the fucking world. Hey, first summon though! Let's go! All right, done with the banner. That was the fastest Rosaria summons ever. We did it, guys. We've done it. Yeah, Rosaria, C0, Pog. All right, cool. C0 Rosaria, best summons ever. Instantly done with the banner. Great. That was the fastest summons of my life. Let's go. Okay, so this is Rosaria's pose while putting on a weapon. This is now my favorite character in the game. How is Mihoyo showcasing this character? Let's find out together. Mihoyo is given this character a 54-91 ratio with 135, a Dragon Spine Spear, and a 4-piece Bloodstained set. Do you play your own game? Okay, so I guess we can charge attack span after a kill anytime we want. 888 talents, okay. And I bet you we have like no physical bonus, watch. Wow, 141 actually. Okay, so they gave him a Phys Goblet. Phys Goblet, Phys Weapon. Okay, we actually have Phys stuff on. Okay, so full Phys Rosaria. Okay, cool. And we're superconducting. Pog, okay. Okay, here we go. We got the kill. We have infinite charge attack spam now. Okay. What constellation is she at? C0. Okay. Really slow. Really slow on the movement. And this is only at 130 energy recharge. So not even that high. It's like basically the same as Kaya. Obviously bopping this dude. Okay, the movement is clean. And like the charge attacks are definitely there. I feel like attack speed would definitely benefit this character. Okay, we got level 6 talents. I don't expect to see mad lad damage here. I expect to see like very mediocre damage on level 6 talents. Okay? I expect mediocre damage. I don't expect mad lad damage. Mad lad damage would be too much. All right. Superconduct applied. Whoa! Is it just me, or did we like just get pushed out of that? We got pushed out of that, right? Like I was out of that. What the fuck happened there? I was on the other side of it, right? We died on the other side. Am I lagged? All right, 16k. No superconduct. Not bad for the damage here. Okay. Definitely plays kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah, Crescent Pike looks cool as fuck. Look at all the extra hits in it. That's cool. All right. Try again. Superconduct apply. Bam. 14k already? This is pretty good. This is level 6 talents. This is not bad. That's pretty good. That hits really fucking hard. Like I'm actually kind of impressed. Phys Rosaria is kind of clean. A level 6 talents. We'd be dropping like 25k otherwise. Like, she better than Zhongli, that's for sure. Yeah, this is pretty big. That's pretty big. Phys Rosaria is not bad. Alright, let's see if we can get that, Alright, we got it up. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Wait, where'd you go? Bro, why are you ditching me on me? Come on. Oh, dude, that's nice. Look at that. You, like, run behind him and stuff? Heck. Heck. Hey, look at ulti. You finally get to use it. This is not bad. 14k? That's not too bad, dude. With level 6 talents, that's gonna pop off later. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, let's switch up the weapon. Can I do it now? Are you gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? All right. See if he's gonna be cool. $22k level 6 talents. All right, thank you. We're above the 50% threshold too. Okay. Okay, 22k at max HP. All right, good to know. If below max HP, will probably be like 24k or something like that. Okay, so Homa hits pretty hard. Okay. Okay, let's just try mad lighting this dude real quick. Did you already break my shield? What? Yeah, I really like the E ability. Definitely reminiscent of Kaya. The thing that's really nice is the reposition on a character like this dude, you know? You can like dodge in between. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Definitely do the same shit on Kaya. Oh my god, dude. The combo is nice. Okay, Homa's cool. Homa's cool. It's not the best. It's definitely okay though. Let's try Skyward. How did it better? Well, he's testing talents though. All right. This is level 6 talents. All right. Skyward. Boom. That kind of slapped. Of the 3 weapons we've tried, we haven't tried Deathmatch yet. But so far, I'm a big fan of Skyward. I'm a big fan of the Skyward. That attack speed increase is pretty nice. The best I think so far is the Crescent Pike for overall damage, but the Skyward just feels better. It just feels really, really good. It has nothing to do with like what's better between it. It just feels clean. Refines on this only increase the crit rate and the damage that this deals, so it doesn't increase the attack speed. So Refine 1 Skyward will still have the same attack speed, but so far that's the best in like as far as like the overall feeling. Deathmatch test. $16k. It's critting a lot more, but for less. All right, so I played Rosaria for a little bit here. I'm feeling like summoning for Rosaria C1 is a little greedy, but at the same time, after playing her, I'm really feeling like if you want to see some good results on Rosaria, you're gonna want to use C1. And if I'm gonna invest talent materials to level her talents up, I better have C1. So I guess we'll go for C1. All right, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. All right, I'm kind of feeling this. This seems like a good call. I really hope I don't get Fischl or Barber. It's the next one, I think. No, it is okay. Oh, it was on the 7th. Okay, okay. Rosaria again. What? Livonia's Lands. All right. Okay. All right. So the next one's guaranteed. Get banner here. All right. Last summon I think we can do here. I don't know. Go put that Fischl Juju on me. So Livonia's Lands means a tee up Rosaria, right? So it's the 7th summon. All right. Rosaria. C6 Fischl though. All right, we've got one of each so far, so we can't complain. All right. We're just looking for one constellation on Rosaria. Oh, the pain, bruh! The pain! Oh, and a Barbara! Oh, it cut even deeper. Oh, the pain, bruv. The pain. Oh, man. This is why you don't go for 4-star constellations for characters, right? It hurt. All right, well, we got 2 summons left, right? There's a chance. Nope. Nope. All right, well, we tried. We gave it our all. We gave it our all, chat. Reverse melt test. Well, this is awesome. All right, dude. Yep. All right, you know what? I'm pretty sure that does double melt. All right. We have talent again, talent level 8 now. Oh, oh, that felt clean. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, this feels amazing. Feels amazing, man. I like how everyone asks me a bunch of different questions that I have no idea about the answer to. And there's no way I could know. Hey, Seka, the character's been out for 30 minutes. Do you know everything yet? No. Ooh, that was nice. I like that. Aim problems just like everybody else. Ooh! That's harder than Kaya. That hits harder than Kaya for sure. Oh, I just lost. Second. All right, round 2. Dude, she's so clean. I love the fucking movement on this character. It's just so good. Reverse melt on her are also pog, dude. And she, like, look at the pairing with Xiangyang for a full melt comp. It's like, the rotations just feel awesome. The thing I will say about Rosaria that I do not like is that she is exactly like Xiangyang with his ulti and his E, the E, okay? So Xiangyang, if you're not aware, right? When you're auto attacking on Xiangyang, you'll run into a situation where you're attacking like this, well, the enemy will actually be over here while you're attacking over here, and you kind of be locked in the animation. Sometimes when you drop your E on an enemy, the enemy will be over here, and if you're stuck on an animation, they'll be over on the left-hand side of you while you drop your E, and you won't target them. She has that same problem with her ulti. I feel like the triggering on her ulti doesn't target the enemy, so you have to like give it a second or a half second to delay the attack timer so that your character can realize that it needs to attack in a different direction, or you need to use a quick swap character and then swap over to her and then use the ulti to get that proc off. But otherwise, my initial thought on her being really good with a cryo set is on point. The cryo set with a melt comp or a freeze comp seems to be a really, really good way to go. And my initial thought from my previous video, I am still on board with that. Phys build is still great, but cryo is gonna be for most people. The reason I think cryo is gonna be way better in general is because you're not going to be able to get constellations on your cryo set. The Xiangyang boost is also going to give you an attack speed boost, and what's really interesting is like you get an 8% attack speed boost here, plus you get additional attack speed boosts if you end up using a Skyward Spine on your character, and if you get C1 miraculously, you get another 10%. So I feel like Rosaria overall will flow better with Xiangyang in a cryo build in general than she will with a physical build, unless you get all the way to like C6. And very few people are going to have high refines on a Crescent Pike, so I recommend staying away from the Crescent Pike build unless you have a really high refined Crescent Pike already and you're like willing to put in the work for all the characters to make a Phys build work. But the cryo set build, even though I'm only using a 2-set cryo build right now on her, I feel like this is the way to go. 4-piece cryo is definitely the way. I tried farming cryo and I wasn't able to get anything, but I definitely think cryo build is far superior to that of the Phys build as far as how the elements flow out, how you feel on the character, and where everything is. It's definitely superior. Even though my Xiangyang has like 0 artifacts, it just feels better to run a cryo build for sure. Hey, Seka. I think her best in slot weapon, after playing Rosaria for about an hour, I believe her best in slot weapon is going to be a Jade Spear. The second best in slot, I believe, is going to be Skyward Spine. And I believe this will be the second best in slot, not for damage, but how you use the character, because she lacks a lot of energy recharge. If you're going to be building her really heavily into crit chance or crit damage, unless you get a lot of energy recharge rolls, I feel like she's really good at it. And the character that I compare her to most is Kaya, but Kaya, when you level him up, gets an energy recharge main stat, whereas Rosaria doesn't. So even when you're using a 2 cryo character comp, you really feel like you don't get enough energy to pull off your ulti multiple times in a rotation. So getting more energy recharge is a huge bonus. I would say you probably want to end around 140 to 150% energy recharge, so really start feeling power on her. And I feel like since the Skyward Spine also provides a small amount of crit chance, it does give you that small bump, but the attack speed bump is where it's really at, and that's the thing that I think is really nice for the rotations. For 4-star weapons, I tried out the Deathmatch. Not really a fan of it. I really am not a fan of the deathmatch at all on Rosaria. I don't think this is going to get away with it from her. My original assessment, I would probably say Blacklift Polearm is going to be great for her. I don't really need to test that because I play with it so much on Zhao. I'll probably test it on my main account at some point. But for Phys build, Crescent Pike is amazing, super good. Homa, not the best in my opinion. It's because trying to like make it work. And for Phys, for anybody in the game who's going to be using her, Blacklift is DA. I don't have any resources to build it right now, but I'd say it's a great weapon. I haven't tried Royal Spear, and I don't think anybody will try it, but Favonius Lance could also be a really good weapon for her for a sub DPS, but I haven't really tried her in a sub DPS build yet, and as a main DPS, she's really fun. My recommended artifact set for her is going to be a 4-piece Blizzard Strayer set, because no matter what weapon you're going to be using for Rosaria, you're kind of going to be you're gonna have an unnecessary amount of crit on her if you do too much on it. And I think that 4-piece Blizzard just alleviates a lot of the burden that you have for your build cost for her. That's gonna be way cheaper to build for in general, and allows you to open up other doors for other weapons like Skyward Spine, the what's it called, the other 5-star spear. You can't really use Lithic on her, but it really just opens a lot more doors. You could even use Favonius Lance if you wanted to. I believe Favonius might be okay too, because that would alleviate the energy recharge burdens, but I don't think if you're using her as a main DPS for this weapon, obviously, sub DPS would be great. So the Phys build I was running on her earlier is... where the artifacts go? Yeah. The Phys build I was running on her was a 2-piece Bloodstained with a 2-piece Gladiator. The Bloodstained set, I believe, is going to be a really powerful set for her. This is one of the artifacts I was running. I was running that. I was running this artifact here. The Phys here. And then we were running this headpiece, I believe. Or we were running some random headpiece. It was this headpiece right here. And Phys was strong. It's the same artifacts I use on Zhangli and Zhongli when I test out those characters. But the thing that's so weird about Rosaria, I feel like she's missing, is attack speed. And Xiangyang as a supporting unit really brings that out of her, because that extra 8% that you get from him is really nice. Another character I think that would be really fun to run with Rosaria would be Jean, because if you're whale enough, they have C2 Jean, you could have that be really good too. You could also run Animo characters with her too. So next thing I want to try is taking out Zhongli and putting in Animo Traveler and see how the team feels. All right, let's try that again against the Lawa Troll, who's gonna have like resistances against us. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm not gonna have any damage on Chunga, so I don't think we have artifacts all on him. All right. All right, we lowered cryo resistance, and then we're gonna go back in. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, reverse melt. Miss because of the... See what I mean though? She gets locked in the animation direction where she has that issue where she's not attacking the right direction. I feel like that's always going to be an issue. Yeah. So it flows really well with Animo Traveler. You could make it work, but that animation lock is definitely an issue. Let's go check out how she feels with freeze. All right, so don't do that one because that one's increased damage against frozen. All right, so we're gonna go with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is how she plays with freeze. You can just switch off her anytime you want too. This is nice. Oh, this is like high, dude. This is super nice. Oh Oh my god, I knew this was gonna be good. Oh, that's so good. That's like 9 out of 10, dude. I knew this was gonna be fucking good. Oh my god, that's so good. That is such a good build. The fucking resist down, that was nice. Fully free to play count? No, this is a battle pass walk-in only. I don't know why I slowed down there. Is that affected by cryo? Oh. Come on. For no damage on Changyang, I mean, we have like 0 artifacts on Changyang. This is doing pretty well. Like, he literally has 0 artifacts on. Wait, what happened? That did pretty well for no artifacts on Changyang. I literally, like, it's 0 artifact level 1 weapon character. No cap. That was 0 artifacts level 1 weapon. That's not bad. Okay, yeah. Not dying. All right, here we go. That was close. Am I okay on time? I think we're okay on time, right? Cool. Oh, dude, you see the Ice Claw? I couldn't dodge it. I tried dodging in the middle of my ulti animation. I couldn't dodge it. So problem there. Same as Changyang. You get locked in your ulti animation, you can't get out. You're locked in the animation, you're stuck. Oh, damn, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I literally can't see shit. I can't see shit. Are we doing good? I can't. This is freeze comp gameplay right here. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay. Solid. Looking good. Okay, yeah. C0, Pog. Okay, so we've been playing Rosaria for about 3 hours now. And I got a subscription.
How Rosaria?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute alerts because really? Okay, yeah. All right. So for Rosaria, I've been trying it for about 3 hours now, and we've tried a multitude of different team compositions. Geo Resonance comp is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. It works fine. It's pretty decent. I'm not the biggest fan. The rotations are okay. But the team I like a lot for her Phys build, surprisingly, is Zhongli, Rosaria, Zhangli, and Bennett. And the reason I like this team comp is because I've played Kaya for a super, super long time. And what I've noticed about Kaya is that by keeping a cryo particle up on enemies a lot of the time, you can maintain your damage, but you don't really want to use a large amount of physical damage versus heavy Phys versus enemies. So that means that if you throw in a superconduct into the mix, trying to maximize your overall damage, the only character you can really run that with is Fischl, and that would take the place of the Zhongli in this team composition. So the problem with that, of course, is that you run into this kind of like mishmash thing where you're not getting as much damage on the things that you really need because you're throwing in superconduct, and your elemental reactions are kind of stilted, and you lose damage that you could get potentially from melt and other things like that. So the way that I've gotten around that, of course, is by throwing in an animal traveler, and I've used that with Rosaria. These two team compositions I find to be a bit better to work for Rosaria's kit, even on a Phys build, because it just flows better, and the way that overall rotations work is really great. If you do have Zhongling and you don't want to use a Zhangling as well, or you don't have a Zhangling built, this team composition is also really, really fun for Phys comps. My overall favorite composition, though, for her is going to be with the core freeze comp that we use for a full cryo build Rosaria. And I think this is the best overall build for her as far as like clean playstyle goes. And I think this will be the most effective for long-term gameplay Rosaria. And this is probably the way that most budget players should be building out in general for a full cryo set. The Phys and Gladiator set I think is really good with Crescent Pike, but if you're not going to be going that Phys route, this is a much easier team comp to build into because it's all 4-star characters, and it's really simple to build out. And you don't need any constellations on any character to really feel power on this composition, so you'll be fine with 0 constellations all across the board. As far as other team compositions, a lot of people have asked me about Hu Tao and how she works with a melt comp as a sub DPS with Hu Tao. Whenever I use Rosaria and Hu Tao, I feel that there's kind of a clunky mix between the characters. I've tried it with Animal Traveler, Zhongli, and things like that, and I really don't like the way that she plays with Hu Tao that much, but I can see that it could work because the pulsate effect from her ability will work. But unfortunately, whenever using a cryo character with a pyro character, the cryo will usually be the thing that does the double melt versus the pyro doing the melt, because after the first hit you're gonna start superseding the elemental particle on the enemies with pyro instead of cryo. So that's why cryo will be getting the melt versus the pyro. So I'm not a super big fan with Hu Tao. Diluc, I can see it's having that same problem with that. So if you're looking to boost out your Hu Tao damage, and again, Shinku is still best option. For other compositions, I haven't tried everything in the world yet. I did try her with a Phys build initially with Kaching, and I tried it with this build overall to get superconducts up, and it's fine. It hits really hard. It's just like, it's not my favorite build in the world to get superconducts. Even if you use Fischl, it's the same deal. Except you would hit a little bit more with Fischl and get the electro hits in. So Beidou would be a similar strategy. I'm not really the biggest fan of superconduct on this unless you're using Beidou, but again, the energy recharge becomes a bigger problem there, and you need a lot more energy so that you can maintain the ultimates. Fischl, Fischl could work a little bit better, but you don't have as many hits on Rosaria as you do on other characters, so potentially there's some issues there. I have yet to try Diona or Jin Yang with this because I don't have really good Jin Yang built out on this account. So I think that Jin Yang potentially could work out well, but the issue that I find with Rosaria is that Rosaria I feel like works a lot better with quick swap compositions and transitioning between characters versus getting characters in your team composition that will like use a very small amount of the time. I feel like she works better because she's a character that when you use your E ability, you're not locked into staying on a character. You can immediately swap to another character and use physical or cryo DPS on her, and you can actually just rotate between characters really easily. Her constellation set kind of is geared toward more of a supporting role for Phys characters too, so there's a lot of positives on that direction, and she's really good as a main DPS or sub DPS. As far as ratings go, I would probably rate Rosaria, as far as 4-star characters go, as the best or second best DPS for a 4-star character at Constellation 0. And if you're looking for another character that could be on par with her, it'd probably be Ningguang. I don't think she's anywhere close to Razor. I think she's better than Razor in general because you have a way better weapon set that you can use because Crescent Pike does exist. It's such a great weapon to use, and it's a lot easier to build for Rosaria than I thought. She works well with a ton of different builds that you could potentially use. You can use 4-piece cryo, 2-piece cryo, 2-piece wanderer, 2-piece cryo, 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece cryo, 2-piece noblesse. You use a 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece bloodstain. She has so many different builds, and she's so versatile that you can build her in so many different ways. And I think that she is just a valuable character to have in your roster. But I don't think she's a necessary character on your account. So if you're free to play, don't feel like you need to summon for her. The character that, again, is super similar to this character is Kaya. So if you do have Kaya, don't summon for like everybody in the game. Don't really summon for Rosaria if you feel like you need a character to progress in the game. This is a character that's more of a luxury character that is like an improved version of Kaya for different rotations and animation sets that will help you open up new doors. I feel like if you're willing to build Kaya, then you're fine that route, but she's a very good character to have either way.